Jai Hind, dear students. I am Dr. Upasana Mishra from Ajay Kumar Garg Engineering College, Ghaziabad. So, today's topic for discussion is to understand or to help you in understanding the process of self-exploration, which is very essential process for value education. That whatever I'm saying, that will be in form of proposal. What does it mean? So proposal means do not assume anything to be true, whatever I'm saying. Then what to do? Verify it on the basis of your natural acceptance. This is a faculty, this is an asset with which we are equipped. We all are equipped by virtue of nature. So simply what we have to initiate a dialogue which will be initially between me and you, and progressively it will be within yourself. So that will be progress, that will be development in this session, I hope. So how it will occur? When we start this dialogue and when we will approach the dialogue within, two questions will be important to explore there. That is, what I am and what I naturally want to be. Or you can say what you are and what you are naturally want to be. So this is a dialogue which you have to start within yourself. And this, what you naturally want to be, this will be on the basis of your natural acceptance. So let's initiate this process of dialogue, which is an essential component of self-exploration. So next, how it will occur, let us see. As I said, it is a process of dialogue which will start within me and you, and gradually it will progress within yourself, as I promised, as I stated in starting of my session. So simply we have to ask two questions within what I am. What I am means that is my current status in type of, or in situation of, what is my desire, my thought, my expectation. That is my present state of competence. And then after, I have to see what is naturally acceptable to me. That means, what is my natural acceptance? That means, what is my intention? What I intend for. So, two questions we have to ask. Number one, what is my natural acceptance? And what is the current status? What is the status at present? So, let me help you understanding this dialogue within with the help of an example. Say, for example, you explore within, what is naturally acceptable to you? Is it feeling of being relationship, or is it feeling of being in opposition? So as and when I ask this question, I'll get the answer, I wish to be in relationship always. And immediately you see your present status too. So what is happening right now? What is your state at present? Is it always the feeling of relationship within? So no, I can see that sometimes I'm in state of relationship. On the other moment, I am in state of opposition too. So this contradiction I can see within. Feeling of relationship, what I naturally want to be for always. But presently, sometimes with this state of feeling of relationship, on other moment, another feeling which I can identify as feeling of opposition. So I can see whenever what I want, what I naturally accept, that is feeling of relationship, and current status is also according to my natural acceptance. That is, at present also I am with this feeling of relationship, this is state of harmony. That means what I like, that I am. So this state of harmony is responsible for my happiness. But suppose if I wish, I naturally accept feeling of relationship, but at present, because of my own state or situation outside, I am in state of struggle, in state of contradiction, in state of opposition. So because this is not what I like, this is contradiction within. This is creating disturbance within, disharmony within. So this disharmony within, this is responsible for my unhappiness, because what I naturally want, that I am not presently. So similarly, this dialogue I can see within. And remember, students, whatever I am saying, this is a proposal. So you have to verify this at your own. So we can take another example. As for example, you ask yourself, what is natural acceptance? Nurturing of the body or worsening of the body? What do you want? Healthy body or sick body? And also see what is the current status. Do we always nurture our body? Or sometimes we have something which is not in favor of body, which is not good for health of the body. So in spite of having desire, natural acceptance for health, for nurturing of the body, presently I am sometimes sick and I'm not in state of nurturing the body. And gradually I'm working for worsening of the body, having diet, maintaining that routine, so that it is not possible for me to be present in the state of health or in the state of nurturing of the body. So this is contradictory. What I want, what I naturally accept, in that state right now, I am not there. So that's why when I see my own natural acceptance, I can verify this contradiction or harmony within. But this is first step of the proposal. Here the proposal doesn't complete. So you need to verify further what is going to happen once I consider anything that it is my natural acceptance. Then second step is its experiential validation. What does it mean? Experiential validation, that means we have to verify by living with it. So whatever we can consider, we are considering that it is my natural acceptance, we have to live with it. While living, I'm going to interact with human being first, or in other cases, I'm going to interact with rest of the nature. So what is the outcome that is to see? While interaction with human being, which is referred here as behavior, if the result is mutual happiness, then whatever I'm considering is natural acceptance is my right understanding. For example, if I see that natural acceptance is for relationship, for respect, for trust like feelings, and I interact with others with a feeling of relationship, with a feeling of trust and respect, obviously the other admire this feeling because this is naturally acceptable to other too. That's why when I start with these feelings, I feel happy, and when I interact with others, other also feel happy. So this is going to lead towards mutual happiness, isn't? But similarly, another contradictory example let me take to help you. If I am confused between wealth and prosperity, and somehow I considered that wealth is my natural acceptance, I need to avail, to accumulate more and more wealth, what is going to happen? So considering this as my natural acceptance, I start to accumulate more and more resources to be more wealthy in opinion of the society. I'm not aware how much is required in terms of wealth or resources. So I am in the process of accumulating more and more and putting a tiring effort in this accumulation. That is making me tired. That is making me in unrest. And when I'm doing so, I am contributing in the exploitation of nature, although I wish nurturing nature, strengthening nature. So, against my natural acceptance of nurturing or strengthening nature, what I am doing, I am indulged in exploiting the nature. So, I am making myself tired and exploiting the nature. That way, this is against my natural acceptance. So, in this contradictory state, I'm not happy. I can see it within. So while accumulating more and more wealth, or to be more resourceful, I'm feeling tired, I'm not happy. And when I'm interacting with rest of nature, I'm making nature also deprived. So the natural acceptance is to feel prosperous and make nature also prosperous, contribute nature for its prosperity, which is already there in nature, but I am not behaving like nature's design. So this contradiction within is creating trouble, and that is reason for my unhappiness. So students, now you can see which process of teaching learning is naturally acceptable to you. Is it a process of self-exploration, which I am describing here, through which we are verifying within and exploring, understanding which decision is worthy for me, which is fulfilling for me, and that is I am taking on my own basis? Or another process, which is process of do's and don'ts. So somebody else is helping me to decide what is right for me. What do you want? To decide it at your own, on the basis of your own understanding, which is right understanding, which is on the basis of nature, which is on the basis of your natural acceptance, provision of which is available in nature too. That means in relationship, I may be happy, I may work for others' happiness, I may be prosperous, and I may work for nature's prosperity. Or we have to assume something on the name of happiness and prosperity. Which process is naturally acceptable to you? That is to decide. Now, let me brief you about what this self-exploration process is. What is going to happen in this self-investigation process? So, it will initiate with a dialogue, as I told you, between what I am or what I want to be. The dialogue will be initiated between facilitator as well as the listener, but very soon it is going to be within in listener itself. So this is a process of self-exploration. I'm exploring within. I'm identifying what is there within. So this way I'm investigating within. So self-exploration, self-investigation, which is resulting into self-evolution. So now I'm able to take right decision. I'm being evolved. I'm not dependent for my decision on others. So this is a process where self-evolution that is making me happy, that is fulfilling for me. Not only this is a process of knowing oneself. I know myself, and knowing me, I'm knowing entire existence, entire nature. It is process of recognizing my relationship with every unit of nature, with entire existence. And once I recognize my relationship, my interaction with every unit of nature, I participate accordingly. So this participation, this mutually fulfilling participation, this is actually my natural acceptance. And in this process of knowing my own participation, I conduct in humane manner. So my conduct, my behavior towards human as well as rest of the nature, that becomes gradually more and more humane. What is natural acceptance? So this way it is a process of living in harmony within and simultaneously living in harmony with others as well as with entire nature and existence. So students, now you can understand that this whole process is being clear about three words. Let me start with knowing Swatva. Swatva is nothing other than knowing my natural acceptance, what I naturally want to be, or your natural acceptance, what you naturally want to be. So this is simple question within. I have to ask what I want to be happy or to be unhappy, to be respected or to be disrespected, to be in harmony or to be in disharmony, to be with trust or to be in absence of trust. So nurturing of the body, strengthening nature, or sickness of the body, worsening of nature, whatever. These two questions we can ask within, and we have the answer spontaneously because this is so natural to explore within. This answer will be same for me as well as for you. That's why it is going to be converted into mutual happiness. So when I am clear what I naturally want to be, my program, my action, my thought and behavior, that will be self-organized. That is called as Swatantrata. So Swatantrata is not merely celebrating few days, but it is to understand what it is. So Swatantrata is when I am self-organized. I am taking decision at my own and making program accordingly. I'm not seeking help from others while taking decision what is right for me, what is fulfilling for me, or to make program according to that decision. And when I know Swatva, that is natural acceptance, I'm able to make program in Swatantra manner, in manner of being self-organized. I'll be able to see Swaraj, that is self-extension. Everyone will appreciate, either it is family or it is society or it is organization where I'm going to work with. So these all areas, they will welcome us. This will be our self-extension. So that is known as Swaraj. But the sequence will be, you just explore. We'll start from Swaraj. So is it possible that everyone start appreciating me without knowing what I naturally want to be? So my suggestion is, in form of proposal, you explore what is the sequence will be. When I explored, I found that very first requirement is to know the Swatva. Then after, to be self-organized, that means Swatantra. Swatantrata here, that doesn't equate with Manmani. It is self-organization when I'm clear what I want to be and I'm making program accordingly. That is Swatantrata. And then after, it will lead towards Swaraj, and that will be resulted into harmony everywhere, which we are referring here as universal order. So an order which is applicable at every place, at every planet, wherever there is human as well as rest of the nature. So with this, students, we understood today the process of self-exploration, which is really a fulfilling process to understand all the proposals which I'm going to share with you in next few sessions. But the process will be same. That will be of natural acceptance. Hope you understood it, and you will try to explore this process, because this journey of looking into this process, this itself is very fulfilling. So my best wishes to you to know, to understand this process. And with this, we will understand various other proposals in my coming sessions. Thank you. Jai Hind.